Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This World My Take, where the headlines meets real talk. Hope you guys are doing good, folks. Please do not forget to support the channel, to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and turn on your notifications so that whenever I do drop something, you will be the first to get notified. Now let's get straight right into it, folks. There is breaking news right now on the stating that the Wall Street Journal came out clearly and declared that the DOJ told Donald Trump that his name is all over amongst the many names on the Epstein files. Now, you remember the DOJ ran by AG Pam Bundy, the same DOJ who came out and told us in February that the list is on my table, I'm reviewing them as the president asked me. That same DOJ came back, AG Pam Bundy came back to say that, oh, there's nothing here, there's nothing to see, there's actually no Epstein file client list, and so on and so forth. But now with this breaking news, the American people know for sure that this administration is lying and they are flat out trying to cover up this whole mess because they know that their court leader's name is on it. Now let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you come out to say you are innocent about something and that you are not on the list, there's no reason for you not to release the list so that the general public can make the decision for themselves. But when you come out and claim to say you don't know this guy, this man was a crip, Jeffrey Epstein was this, so on and so forth, I am not on the list, but then you deny to release the list. It tells the American people one thing, that you are guilty as charged or you are hiding something. You got something that you're hiding. And this story, ladies and gentlemen, has been bigger for the past couple of days, almost 2 weeks now. This is what will derail the Trump administration, and this is what will break down the GOP party comes midterm 2026. It seems as if some of the GOP members are still trying to support this guy. They're still trying to protect this court leader in the name of Donald Trump. On this issue, ladies and gentlemen, the American people, as we are focused on this, we want to know. The American people don't want to hear anything. It is not for no reason that some of the base in MAGA, they have already made their decision, and trust me, about 10% of MAGA base is going to move away when it comes to the midterms 2026. I hope that the Democrats can capitalize on this and run a good, campaign so that we can take back the House in midterms, during the midterms, and put in a whole lot of, why not just impeach this man for the second time? Now the DOJ, remember, the same DOJ this man has filed a lawsuit against for $10 billion, claiming that his image was damaged and so on and so forth. If your image is damaged, release the file, let us see. If it's true that your image was damaged, we will apologize and we will do this. But the Wall Street Journal is not going down without a fight. They are going to release everything that they know about this Epstein file. And this is the breaking news to let us know that all that nonsense that AG Pam Bundy came out to tell the American people, it is just pure lies. And there's nothing as damaging as this being posted. If the Wall Street Journal can post this, trust me, they do have the resources to back it up. The Wall Street Journal would not come out and post this breaking news after Donald Trump did file for a $10 billion lawsuit. They wouldn't do that. And do you know, folks, that reports also states that J.D. Vance actually flew to meet with the Murdoch family to try to have a conversation prior to this man going and saying he was going to file after this man applied the lawsuit.
Breaking late this afternoon, brand new bombshell reporting from the Wall Street Journal that might explain why Donald Trump appears so anxious and, frankly, flat-footed when it comes to releasing documents related to Jeffrey Epstein. The Wall Street Journal citing senior administration officials in its reporting that when Justice Department officials reviewed what Attorney General Pam Bondi called a, quote, truckload of documents related to Epstein earlier this year, they discovered Donald Trump's name appeared multiple times. From that report, quote, in May, Bondi and her deputy informed the president at a meeting in the White House that his name was in the Epstein files, the official said. Many other high-profile figures were also named, Trump was told. Being mentioned in the records isn't a sign of wrongdoing. The officials said it was a routine briefing that covered a number of topics and that Trump's appearance in the documents wasn't the focus.
Now, I would say this, folks. I feel so excited because Donald Trump is starting to realize that the American people are no longer going to fall for that BS. Donald Trump and this administration, they are starting to realize that, and they will come to terms that this time around, it is no more effing around. If you ran on this whole nonsense of you are going to release a file, we know this man has been a failure all his life. Business life-wise, he's been a total catastrophic failure, and we know that he's a cheat. This man works like a mob star. But the truth this time around, ladies and gentlemen, is media houses will keep running this story no matter how long and how far these people want to delay and distract with. We've heard the situation of Obamagate. We've heard this and so on and so forth. They are trying to derail people from not talking about this. But this breaking news, the fact that they told this man that his name was on the Jeffrey Epstein files, it is so much telling, and this is to let you know that Donald Trump is part of the pedophilia. He is part of the sex trafficking ring. He was part of Epstein's sex trafficking rings, and we have seen a whole lot of lawsuits of this man saying on audio that he likes to grab women by the you-know-what. And then this case that was, 34 counts that he was found guilty before. Matter of fact, America is being run by a convicted criminal. What did you expect? That this man would be like, oh, have a good presidency? The lies. See, I said it before, folks. When you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie to cover the first lie. And when you tell that other lie, you got to keep telling lies to cover the previous lie. And you will find yourself in a web that you will not be able to come out from. And Donald Trump, my friends, he is in that web already. And the fact that the DOJ that came out and just lied to the American people, that there's nothing to see here. Folks, America as you know it is gone. This man is destroying the very fabrics of democracy in this country. And it's going to take years, if not decades, to fix this thing back to where it was. America is a laughing stock to the world because of this criminal in the White House. And I am glad that the Washington Street Journal is taking this man toe to toe, and more is going to be exposed, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? This world is complicated, and we will keep talking about it, folks. Do not forget.